the street was live.
Word, it was live. And I hate Will Smith. Oh, yo, what up, y'all? Welcome to the show. This is Wavy McGuire, a.k.a. the Ignorant Know-It-All, a.k.a. I'm hating on Will Smith right now, a.k.a. I got a dope cigar and I'm chilling with my man.
It's the Brooklyn Basquiat, a.k.a. the Butter Pecan Rican. Welcome to the show, everybody.
Yo, what up, y'all?
As you just heard at the beginning of the show, very beginning of the show, the greatest rapper of all time just dropped
he is not
some
the
bars
greatest rapper
on
of
our
all
head.
time.
He's lighting up the radio station with his new track. So I guess I'll ask again.
He's lighting up your incinerators.
Yeah,
That's
right.
what he's doing.
What do you think of Will Smith's new track?
Yo, y'all should. Yeah, Will Smith's new track is horrible.
Because I know you're a hip hop head, so I know you have much to say about it.
The first lines he even came out with was, what he said, I'm slicker than paint, look at the paint, something about the paint. He has the paint and he's the canvas. I don't know. Whatever he's spitting, whoever wrote those lyrics for him, first of all, needs to kick rocks. That's first of all. And
I'm kind of confused by the whole thing. Like, why did he decide now that he just wants to drop a full hip hop album or just some tracks? I guess
I know
LL
Cool
J is doing it.
And
right.
I hope he's not trying to compete or follow behind LL.
Right.
I hope he's not doing that because you'll be playing yourself, man. You'll definitely be playing yourself.
How do you feel about all these old school hip hop rappers dropping albums right now? Like, how do you feel about that? Do you feel in a way, or do you think it's necessary?
I think it's necessary for people my age.
Right. Okay.
I just turned that age. I need to relate to rappers. I need to relate to certain rappers. I can't relate to all of these new rappers. So we need some music. And I'm saying they dropping, good music. I guess at their age,
right?
They're dropping bars at ageable bars. Mm-hmm. That's what they're dropping. Bars that are
ageable bars.
Right.
Oh, I like that term.
They're dropping bars that are age appropriate.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like these dudes that are, probably in their 50s, their late 40s, they're dropping what they normally do. It's not like, I'd be damned if I hear a rapper that's in his 50s and he still talk about, he got hoes and every code and he got, whatever car and jewelry and money and he's on the block hustling drugs and he's
right.
Man, listen, get your life together.
I was thinking about you the other day because I know you're kind of like a fan of Southwest and
Southwest what?
Southwest like
Airlines?
Yeah, Southwest Airline and the procedures like
boarding
the flight.
I kind of like
all of
Southwest.
And they just announced some changes to the airlines. They're saying that now they're going to introduce some premium seats.
Mm-hmm.
What do you feel? How do you feel?
Well, I'm not. I love Delta. First of all,
Delta. Delta.
Let's get it correct. I'm a Delta fan. I'm Delta all day, every day.
I'm a JetBlue fan.
But I did fly Southwest. Southwest does have some good prices on their flights, and they have it at where it's a first come first served basis, meaning that you have to check in at a certain time in order to get the group that you're in. So now that they're no longer doing that, now you have to pay for your seat, which is horrible.
Right.
Because I guess if the flights are like, if you're paying $49 for a flight round trip, they got to make their money somehow.
True.
So I guess they'll just nickel and dime you like how all these other airlines nickel and dime.
Right. I think that's
like
what we're
Frontier,
going. Yeah.
South Country or Sun Country or
right.
I don't know. All at Frontier. Shout out to Frontier. Shout out to my man Burger Time who took Frontier when we went to Puerto Rico. He took Frontier back home. He had a 14-hour layover.
He had to take a couple of flights. He had to hike somewhere to some mountain where a helicopter picked him up and then took him right to Puerto Rico, but he made it.
Right, he made it. But shout out to your whole Frontier experience, son. Because when he showed me what the Frontier seats look like, son, it was horrible. Like the back tray, when you set the tray down, the tray was just a straight piece of aluminum, son. I don't even think it could hold a laptop. That's how thin and frail it was.
Wow.
And the seats itself, everything. So what happens, when the plane is going down, they always tell you to duck your head right between your legs, right?
Right.
And then when the plane hits, your head kind of would hit the back of the seat.
Right.
But if it's that thin layer of aluminum, nigga, you're over. You're cracking your skull if the plane goes down, nigga. So shout out to my man Burger Time and Frontier, son. Yeah, keep hope alive, nigga. I'm glad you made it home safe. I'm glad you made it home safe.
Keep over. But you have you taken that airline?
Never taken Spirit. Never taken.
I've never taken
Frontier. Never took Sun Country. Never took any.
Sun Country.
Never took any of these airlines that these dudes are talking about. Yeah, they give you a round trip $15. Nah, right. Son, nah. I don't care if the trip is $10 round trip. I am not risking my life to get on that flight. You know?
I hear even Spirit Airlines is raising their prices.
Yeah,
right?
Spirit is raising their prices too.
And I just wanted to say something that I thought was funny. Remember, we just had like a software blackout the other day where the computers are down. You know, the airplanes were down for like 3 or 4 days. But you do know who took off, of course.
Of course, those captains, the flight attendants, and all
Spirit Airlines continue to fly.
Oh, no, Spirit Airlines continue to fly. But I'm just talking about, like, everybody else, like Delta, all of the flight attendants disappeared, the pilots disappeared. But Spirit Airlines was in full effect.
Full effect.
Frontier was in full effect. Bitches was going round trip to Miami that weekend. And they made it. We in Miami, bitches!
So speaking of ladies' night, so I guess it's Kamala right now.
Yeah, I just saw a picture. Somebody posted up a picture, had Kamala bent over on the presidential desk.
So disrespectful.
The presidential desk with her buns out, and I was just like, why are they doing this? It was fat though, but I'm just saying, why are they doing this?
You know, and I also heard in the media, like some journalist, if you call him that, he said that Kamala is the original Haktua girl. I don't know if you know
what
that.
What does that mean? The Haktu?
Remember, there's a girl that went viral.
Oh yeah, the Haktu spit girl.
The Haktu, right?
Right.
So the journalist went on to say that Kamala's the original Haktu girl, and
Well, that's what the journalist said. Who we need to really ask is Montel Williams.
Oh my God,
that's who we really need to ask, because then he'll definitely tell you, yeah, she's the original.
Everybody has issues with Kamala, but I suggest especially journalists, you better approach it properly. I think that's unprofessional.
Your body gonna come up floating.
Correct.
In the East River, son.
So what do you think? You're voting for Kamala? You think she's gonna be president?
I'm not voting for nobody. What I'm doing is I'm voting for this cigar that I'm smoking, which is a Cuban counterfeit. That's what I'm smoking right now. 1958, the Cuban counterfeits, which is a good cigar. That's what I'm smoking. That's who I'm voting for. I'm not wasting. You know where my vote is gonna go to?
Where is it?
I think my vote is gonna go to somebody that's on the independent party, or there's somebody that's in the House party. That's where I'm gonna put my vote.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm just gonna waste my vote there. For the little man.
Yeah, you're gonna vote for the House party?
Yeah, I'm gonna vote for the House party.
Kid and Play?
Kid and Play, son. Kid and Play, the House party.
Kid and Play forever. Let me tell you, that first song that they ever came out with, I guess it was called The Symphony. That song, you still hear it today, and it still pops, right?
The Symphony.
Is that what it's called? What's their first song? That's what he first says, right? This Symphony was composed by me, right?
Yeah,
that's what. What's the name of that song? Do it my way, right?
Do it my way, yeah.
Yeah.
That's when they was doing the Kid and Play.
That song is a classic. Yup, the horns, the beat, it's just amazing. Just a dope track. I love it.
Word.
So what else is going on in these streets?
There's nothing else. Like really, this week I was just like really chilling. Just out here. Did a couple of shows. Shout out to Tone. Tone was in New York. He was back in Brooklyn. I had a spot at Broadway. He had a spot at Captain Kurt, which is over here on Tompkins on 155 Tompkins. For those that don't know, it's a new club. It's a comedy lounge is what they're calling it, that just opened up. Kurt is a dude that has rum punch. His rum punches is off the hook. So he had a club that he opened up. Tone went in and performed, and then we were at 275 Park.
Let me tell you something. 275 Park was absolutely amazing. It was Tone's first time performing
at that spot.
there, and he did 2 shows Both of them were oversold out. I mean, people were hanging outside like it was.
Shout out to Ray
completely
Dejean. Like Ray
Ray
Dejean
did a great job.
He had people standing up. That's crazy. Like,
I have to say that you did a great job. Wavy got up and performed.
Shout out to P90 because P90 was in the
Harris
building.
Performed. We had Chelsea perform, and finally we had the great Tony Rock
himself
go up there and perform, and the audience were treated to a fantastic show. They were very happy.
As usual.
It was so good.
And then you know what we did after that? Then we went to White Castle.
But the show was so good that the people did not leave immediately. They stayed there. They stayed there for an hour after the show. And of course, Tony always being so gracious. He took photos.
He does
with all of the patrons, which was just excellent. Excellent show.
Which was dope.
So congratulations. You did your thing.
Yeah, he did. But
you did your thing too, though.
I appreciate it. Now, you know, there's a lot of things that came out. I know Deadpool came out. I know everybody was rushing to see this movie that just popped out. I'm eager to watch the movie. I want to see exactly where they're going with it. See what new timelines they opening up for Marvel. To see, you know, if the X-Men will come back, if Hulk and Wolverine is gonna have this big fight that they used to have in the comic books. That's a movie that came out. I watched Axel Foley on Netflix, which was pretty good. You know, but it was hard. It was hard to watch. You know, being that Eddie Murphy aged well, but you could tell that he's old. But him still doing,
trying to do the
stunts
same thing,
the stunts and all that he used to do when he was younger in Beverly Hills Cop 1 and 2.
Right.
It was like, wow. The same thing when I watched, you know, Bad Boys. It was like looking at Will Smith, looking at Martin. I was like, yo, these dudes are old, but they still, you know.
Yeah.
And it kind of doesn't make it believable a little bit. I know they still want to keep that energy, but
so
the movie was good, but I was just
are you
like,
saying that maybe some movies shouldn't be touched? Like, once you have such an iconic film like that,
you should kind of leave it alone.
You just kind of leave it alone, right? So,
or you can you can go a different storyline,
or present his children, or somebody younger.
I mean, well, that same thing with Axel Foley. You know, his daughter. You know, so his daughter is a lawyer, and you know, she was defending a potential cop killer, and you know, they were trying to kill her and all that. So they went through Rosewood. You know, like the old characters are there, so they were, you know, the whole gang got back together.
Right.
So, but I'm looking for more like, you know, let's see, you know, a different storyline. Like, where would you go where these guys are just chilling, and you know, it's like their kids or somebody that they know. Like, you know, I want to see these guys, if they're captains or whatever, they're sitting behind a desk and kind of, you know, controlling or creating the new crop of bad boys or something like that. You know what I mean? But
you know what? I kind of want to see that with the movie Rush Hour. You know, I want to see Jackie Chan introduce a new martial artist. You understand?
It's over.
Oh, you think it's done?
Yeah. I mean, well, if he does that, introduce like a new character, yes, that'd be cool. Like how they did you know, what's that? Cobra Kai?
Yeah.
It's the Cobra Kai, right?
Yeah.
Like the spin-off of the Karate Kid.
Right.
Like you see Ralph Macchio and
who still looks like he's 12 by the way.
Exactly. And the other guy, you know, that they fought when they were kids, you know, teenagers, and they grew up. Now they both have their own dojo and their own set of students that they're training, and now it's reversed, right? So now, you know, the Karate Kid is the villain, and homeboy that was the villain is the good guy. So
I think they spin that up pretty well.
So they spinned it up. It was cool. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Maybe Rush Hour can take advice from that show, because I'm thinking you know, it can be done. I just want to see good movies, because we haven't seen anything like really good in a minute. And what movie do you want to come out like in Marvel? Because we've been waiting for a few Marvel.
I don't know. I'm tired of Marvel. I don't know. I'm waiting for X-Men. I'm waiting for you know, like a new Avengers movie. I'm waiting for something. You know, what are they gonna do now? I mean, all the characters are pretty much over with. Like Captain America is done. Iron Man is done. Who else? You know, there's a bunch of characters that are done, but you know, who are these new crop of characters that they're gonna bring in to continue the role of Iron Man or the new Captain America or the new, you know, whoever.
Well, you know, last night we had this conversation. About Spider-Man and all of the actors that played Spider-Man. And what did Tony say? Tony said
he hates Tim Holland.
He hates Tim Holland. Do you hate that? Do you think
I like Tim Holland? I think Tim Holland is the better Spider-Man.
Which was the worst Spider-Man to you?
The worst Spider-Man, I think, was the Amazing Spider-Man, the guy that Grunfield or whatever his name is.
Okay,
that's that's the worst Spider-Man.
Yeah, I like Tim Holland. I think he plays it well.
I mean, Tobey Maguire.
Tobey Maguire, like
now watching the Flash, DC. Watching the Flash when he ran into the timeline, and you had Michael Keaton come back as that Batman in that timeline. I thought that was dope. You know what I mean? It was really dope. Like, to see Michael Keaton as Batman again.
Right.
Like that. Like, if you're gonna bring back those old, that's what I'm like. I heard that, Blade, Wesley Snipes' Blade, made an appearance in Deadpool. So I don't know if how accurate this is until we see the movie. But until then, we have to go watch it.
We have to go watch it.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is.
And you've been sending me some Star Wars clips and
I don't know, for some reason this whole thing popped up on my timeline.
Yeah, like some of the history.
So he does like this in-depth short history of how things really played out and what it meant for us if we didn't catch it.
Right.
So I was like, this is really dope. I don't know. I think like listening to this dude, I think he should be sitting on these script writing, when they're developing these new Star Wars movies, he should be sitting in the writer's room like, hey, I think you should go here in this direction.
Right, because, sometimes in movies, things happen and you don't really know exactly, they don't really elaborate much on why things happen. And so these short clips that go into canon, of Star Wars and other movies, they really explain or they go in depth on why this situation happened the way it happened. Yeah. And it's really insightful. It really, I don't know, I love it. I love it.
Yeah, they break it down. He really breaks it down. So it's really dope. It's really dope. I don't know what else is out there. I mean, there's a bunch of shit. Like, this week has just been really like, just working at my regular 9 to 5, which I fucking, despise. But
why do you despise it?
What happened?
The lighter. Why do you despise your 9 to 5?
It's just all the people that I work with. But anyway, that's neither here nor there, because we're not going to use this session.
It's not a therapy session?
Yeah, we're not using this show as a therapy session. You know what I mean? We're just going to continue.
Are you excited that the Olympics are back?
Yeah.
Or you're not really?
Well, I'm not. I mean, I'm excited that the Olympics are back, but I don't think, the only thing I want to watch, I want to see, my homegirl nigga, Sha'Carri Richardson. I want to see Sha'Carri Richardson win some gold medals. I want to watch her run.
Right.
I want to watch basketball. See Team USA at least catch one L. I don't think that's the greatest basketball team assembled. I don't think that's one of the greatest USA basketball teams.
So, but you do think the females are going to win the gold?
Yeah, I think the females will win the gold because they got my nigga girl Raheem over there. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, the Olympics is full of my nigga people. You know what I'm saying?
I have to ask you. I do.
There was a clip that went out.
Wait a minute. Let me say that. So they were interviewing
my nigga Raheem,
your boy Raheem, about parenthood and how does she feel about being a new mom, and what does she want to be called and all that, and what did your girl Raheem say? No.
Well, the person said, so you're gonna be a dad?
No, a mom.
No, you're gonna be a mom with this new baby, and he was like, yeah, I can't. Wait a minute, what, nigga? I'm that baby pappy. Like, he wants to be the father. And then he said it in she said it in such a.
She said pops.
Right, in the deepest voice, like the old state man. Like, nah, I'm gonna be that pop.
Right.
Like, yo, I'm gonna be that father. I can try to get my voice deeper than that. Hold on, yo, I'm gonna be that father.
And that's the thing. Your voice is not even that deep.
Nah.
But I have to say, I'm starting to become more convinced that Brittany Griner is a man. You know,
allegedly.
I'm starting to think that more and more. You know, even the pose that they have in the magazine, you know, with her shirtless showing her back and with her wife, you know, I was just like, you know, this is so, you know, interesting. Like, what? I just think there's been a male in women's basketball.
We've always said it.
Time.
I've said it 1,000 times. There's this video of a woman that transitioned to a male and had her breast removed, and she flexes on Instagram daily. I don't know why the fuck she continues to pop up on my timeline, but pops up on my timeline and is flexing her body, and I'm like, yo, this is mental health. Like, you can see the scars in her chest, and she's like, yo, I do these push-ups all day. This is how she sounds. I do these push-ups all day. You know, I'm out here. Yo, if your girl, if you ain't satisfying your girl, I'ma take. This is her voice for real. Yo, if you ain't satisfying your girl, that's how she sounds. And I'm like, yo, this is mental health for real.
Yeah, it's just unusual.
Yeah. Because if you come around and I'm playing basketball and you come around and I see them splits and you start flexing, nigga, I'm bodying you on that court, son. You catching a fucking elbow to your noggin.
So you're gonna elbow her?
Catching a fucking straight elbow to your noggin, and I'm gonna make a layup, and that's just what it is.
So you're equal opportunity.
What? Nigga, I'm an opportunist. You give me a lane, I'm taking the fucking mom running with it, son.
I got you. I'm
gonna put that shoulder right in your chest and boom, go up and make that move and be like, yeah, son. Yeah, son.
Oh, wow.
It's basketball, son. And then you're going to sit there, yo, why you did that to me?
So that's just a message for the girl who flexes. Please do not challenge Wavy McGuire to get basketball because he's going to elbow you in your ribs. He's going to play dirty.
I'm going to hit you word.
And the same with you, Brittany Griner. Do not challenge, do not attempt to dunk on his head because he will kick you.
No, I'm a pusher. Yo, let me tell you something. If fucking Brittany Griner, if I play one-on-one with Brittany Griner and fucking Brittany Griner comes down the lane and tries to flush it on me, son, I'm pushing her. I'm fucking swiping her legs and I'm ending her NBA career, her WNBA career. And then I'm gonna tell her, yeah, you can be that baby.
Oh my gosh!
Stop playing.
So you're a dirty player.
Of course.
Oh my.
I'm really not, but I'm just saying for players like that, yeah, I'm going hard. Like you're not trying to punk me underneath the rim. You're not trying to do none of that shit, son. I'm not playing with you. It's jail basketball, nigga. I'm gonna watch enough 60 days in jail, and then I'm gonna come on that basketball court and I'm gonna fucking body and abuse you. And then you're gonna be like, yo, why you did that to me?
So, can you believe that it's already August?
Son, it's August. Yo, it's next year. It's next year already.
Oh my.
Y'all playing games. And you know what's so fucking crazy, because I'm trying to prepare myself for a couple of shows that I have in Willingboro in LA, and I'm like this. Yeah, I got like 3 weeks to do this. No, I got 1 month to do it. Okay, I got 3 months to do it. Okay, I got
3 weeks.
Nigga,
2 weeks.
it's already over.
It's
I'm
over.
already.
Yeah.
I'm already there on these trips.
I know.
I'm there already.
It's crazy.
I don't understand how the fuck. But you know what? It's good though. I guess 2025. You know, we should go in 2025. I think it's going to be a huge year for people that are doing a bunch of things, like that's trying to do things and better themselves. But then again, 2025 may be fucked up for a lot of people that continue to do the same shit that they do every year. So you know, it's always a 50-50 chance of you living the same life that you lived last year in the new year. But then, you know, those that are elevating, we elevating,
as
the circle gets smaller.
As you elevate,
you know what I'm saying? The circle gets smaller.
As we proposed at the beginning of the year, this year is all about elevation, trying to do things, doing it, applying what you learned and moving to the next level.
Right.
And you're right. This is the year to do so. Next year is going to be even bigger.
It's going to be bigger.
And you're absolutely right. The circle does get smaller as you elevate.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess it'll just be me and you at the top.
Me, you, everybody else, we're going to be at the top.
Smoking cigars
See you at the top, nigga. See you at the top.
Right. So is there any new music that you've been listening, or old music, or classics?
I've been listening. So I downloaded. For some reason, I don't know, when I hear one song, I always go back and get the album and listen to the rest of the album. I only listen to the album for like the whole week, and then I delete it off of off of my account. So now I'm listening to all of the G Unit shit. So I'm listening to like 50's first album, Get Rich or Die Trying. Then I'm listening to Young Buck, and then I'm listening to Lloyd Banks, and then I'm listening to the G Unit first album, and then I'm just listening to those, and then those will get thrown out, deleted, and then I'll probably go back to like old shit. So I have it in the queue. Like I just want to get Dr. Dre, get the Chronic album, listening to that. I'll probably get like I have a couple of the WNBA, the NWA albums, so I'll probably listen to a couple of those joints to see how they feeling. So that's it. There's nothing like I listen to the Common album. I listen to like maybe 4 or 5 times, 6 times, but it's like, okay, it's a cool album, and I just got tired of it, and I just like, maybe if I push it to the side, then I could bring it back and listen to it. But that's on the playlist right now. Just some of that 50s old stuff. The good stuff. The good stuff.
The good hip hop.
Yeah. And then probably just go back and listen to like some smooth. Of course I still listen to my jazz. Like I said, Robert Glasper's album that's out now, Let Go. That shit is still phenomenal. I'm still listening to that.
He's amazing, isn't he? Yeah. And
So.
I think is he going to be playing at the Blue Note soon, or is that
he's not doing the Blue Note. So he's doing the Central Park stage, and then he's off on the road.
Right.
But I don't know when he's supposed to be doing that. I asked, when I ran into him, I asked him if he was doing anything else, like if he was coming back to Sony Hall, if he's going back to Blue Note. And he said it's not on the schedule right now, but I can't wait till he does that. And when he does, I'll be at that joint. You know what I'm saying? I'll be there.
Okay, well, for everybody out there, Wavy will be performing in Willingboro, right?
Willingboro. It's a free show. If you could get your ass to Willingboro, go on my Instagram account. The flyer is posted up. If you could get your ass to Willingboro, it's a free show. The show is free, but the ride is long. No freaky. You know what I'm saying? It's almost because it's in South Jersey. So it's like the next exit before Burlington, right after Burlington. So it's in South Jersey.
So it's pretty
The show is free. Free, let me say that, but it's going to cost you maybe an hour and a half ride to get out there. But I suggest that you guys come out. It's going to be a dope show because we have it's me, Tony Bird is on the show, Kenny Wu is on the show.
Oh, great!
So these are 2 people that that I really rock with, that I know, that I like, that are hilarious to me. So it's going to be a fucking phenomenal show. I'm really looking forward to go out there and fully impressing Bob Sumner, because Bob Sumner bigged me up so hard on, Live at the Green Room when he was up there with Tone. So, I definitely want to make a full impression.
Right.
And, see what happens if I could work my way when he opens up the Apollo Comedy Club again, and consider me to get up there, and perform.
And you're also going to be in LA as well, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna be in LA. So LA, I have, my chocolate sundaes, my graduation spot, which is really dope. I thought I was gonna get this graduation spot, 4 years from the time I did my regular spot, but I was happy that I got it early. So, they sent me 2 times. I'm hoping I could do both times.
Right.
But, I have a 9:30 and 11:30 email that they sent me.
Right.
And I'm just praying that I'm able to do both of those times. And that'll be September 1st. And I'm doing Crack 'em Up Thursday with Nichelle Murdoch, which is a fucking dope room at the Comedy Store, which is in the Belly Room. So, comics that know about the comedy, the Comedy Store, that's one of the big time spots. I definitely want to, work towards getting my name, scripted on the wall.
That's awesome.
But one thing first, let's rock these shows, and then we're gonna get there.
So you're gonna be doing a lot of touring. That's excellent. That's great.
And then then when we come back, then I could get my shit together, and then 2025 figure out, and then just present like, hey Tone, what days you have available for me to come with you on the road, and then boom, we there. But I'm looking like I'm really looking to, besides Tone, I definitely want to utilize the opportunity to, hook up with a lot of other comics that I know that are actually touring and are actually doing shows to see, if I could get the opportunity to come, to one of their weekends, either host it or open up or do something. But, I'm really trying to get more opportunities there. And, like I said, we had that big talk, me, Trav, and Tone, about how a lot of these clubs in the city, are bullshit. And
right.
I guess, how Tone put it into perspective was like, yeah, they want to discourage you. You know what I mean? How you guys are sitting here talking about it, how, these dudes don't fuck with me. That's what they want. You know what I'm saying? Is like, yeah, that's another comic that we don't have to worry about, so we'd rather put these regular bullshit comics up here and let these comics rock out. Now, it's like, go. Like, well, I'm going to be here, so what's up now? Like, I'm here. Like, yo, what's up now?
Right.
And if I have to say, yeah, this dude is not funnier than me and keep saying that while I'm there, like, yo, what's up? Put me up. Like, what's up?
Right. You gotta make yourself kind of a nuisance.
Right.
But the thing is,
I'd rather become a nuisance. But I want to be a good nuisance.
Yeah, but the thing is, you can be a nuisance, but you have to be totally prepared.
No, that's what I said. Of
when
course.
The opportunity presents
hell
it.
Yeah.
And that's a message to all comics out there. You have to be totally prepared. And I also wanted to mention, of course, you have to go out there and get some of that delicious Kamiki whiskey, which is doing well out there. And I always go by Wavy. Wavy's the one that calls it early. He loved the Kamiki Sakura. And that's doing well. We have the Kamiki Intense that's doing well. He loved the Minoki rum. He called that from the beginning. That's doing extremely well. And he's called out another one, the Aqua Ranch Vodka. That's his new favorite spirit right now. His favorite vodka. We destroyed it last night at the Tony Rock Show, Rock the Mic Show.
Shout out to Dewey, because Dewey doesn't drink, but once Dewey tasted it, he was like, "Yo, son, this shit is smooth." So you know it's hitting.
Yeah. So if you're celebrating tonight, make sure you get some of that Aqua Ranch vodka.
Yeah. Shout out to Kamiki. I'm expecting another bottle for the plug-in on the show. That's my payment. I'll take a bottle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's all good. We have great stuff out there.
And shout out to I want to say, like, this summer has been really cool. Like, we've had a real decent, cool summer. Like, shout out to Buka, which is a West African restaurant, but it's like an outdoor cafe. They have a grill. You get the fish. I don't know if we spoke about it last week or the week before, but like places like, if you're trying to catch us where we just chilling in the hood, like, these are spots that we're at. So we're usually there smoking, drinking, whatever. You could catch us in any neighborhood block. Right now, we on the block now because
so it's so nice outside.
Right. So we didn't feel like being in the studio. Yeah. So we're outside. You hear the cars passing by. You hear these niggas in their little scooters passing by delivering food.
And of course, we're always grateful to 92.6.
Of course. Shout out to my man Ben. Ben, where are the checks?
Where are the
son,
checks?
I want my checks, son.
And happy birthday, happy Leo season to Ben. So I think he's a Leo. I think
Leo season's in full effect.
So happy birthday to him. We thank you so much for your support.
Leos, you're welcome, because Cancer's the one that got it started for y'all.
Right.
Yeah, there you go, son.
Yeah, and of course we want to thank everybody out there who's always listening to us.
Yeah.
We thank you so much for your support. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, and today was just a different, like, we just laid back,
chilling. We had a nice day.
Yeah.
Yesterday, great performances. Wavy performed fantastic. It was just a great day. So we're chilling today, relaxed. It's a great Saturday. And we're happy to share our Saturdays with you, of course.
There you go, and that's how we do it every day on 92.6 The Spot, every Saturday from 12 to 1. Like I said, the show would actually be up on the podcast, on iTunes and Spotify and all that other stuff. But continue to subscribe, continue to place your comments. Like, hit us up.
Yeah,
you know hit us up on IG.
If you have some topics you'd like us to discuss, please let us know.
Hit us up, though. You know what I'm saying? Stop playing. Hit a nigga up. You know what I'm saying? Show some love, son. Show some love, yo.
Show some love.
Show some love. You know what I mean? Stop playing. Let me do it in my Brittany Griner voice. Yo, show some love. Show some love.
All right, Pops.
Yo, Pops. Yo, show some love. All right, but before we get out of here, I just want to ask, what are your plans for the rest of the week? You have anything that you got going on?
Nothing going on. I have, in August. August is going to be really busy, to close out the summer. We've had a lot of events going on. I got to travel to Puerto Rico for Kamiki. So that was wonderful. That turned out well, and I expect to be back out in Puerto Rico soon.
That's what's up. What's up. And I hope to be back in Puerto Rico soon myself.
Absolutely. There's a lot of plans out there in Puerto Rico.
I'm looking to buy a beach home out in Puerto Rico.
Absolutely.
So we could continue to record and do whatever we need to do out on the beach.
On the beach.
That's where our studio is going to be next year, 2025.
That's the goal.
That's the goal. 2025 on the beach.
That's right.
Is where the studio is where we'll be recording.
Right.
The ignorant know-it-alls will be on the beach at Punta Maria. That's where we go.
Punta Las Marias.
Yeah, Maria's Punta. That's where we gonna be. Yo, and like I said, this week coming up, I got a couple of shows. I'll probably be at Broadway Comedy Club with Janice Matisse. I'll probably be at hopefully be hosting the New Talent Showcase at Westside Comedy Club. Just preparing myself for Willingboro, August 10th. Y'all pull up. Of course, pull up August 29th, LA. We out there. It's always fun times when Brooklyn's in the house. Tone should be there before he heads out on the road. So, we're going to always tear it up like how we always do, what we do for TV. You know what I mean? But I'm your boy, Wavy McGuire, a.k.a. The Ignorant Know-It-All, a.k.a. Genuine Stay Biting My Style. Fuck Will Smith. And I got a dope cigar. And I'm with my boy.
And it's the Brooklyn Basquiat. We'll see you next time on The Ignorant Know-It-Alls.
Yo, we out of here. Peace.